So I'm hopping across the pond with this one. I'm going to start talking about American politics for a change, because as so far, all my videos have been about British politics. But apparently, sources are claiming that Donald Trump stormed out of a meeting regarding his border wall and the funding for it. They claim he slammed the table, said this meeting was a total waste of time, and just walked out. This is the man with the nuclear launch codes. This is the President of the United States, the leader of the so-called free world. Arguably the most powerful man on the planet. And he is throwing his toys out the pram and throwing tantrums like a little 2-year-old child. Throwing tantrums that would put my 3-year-old son to shame. Hopefully by 2020, America has woken the fuck up to his lies and his deceit. Because this is a businessman. He is trying to run the company, well, the country, should I say, not company, like a company. He's trying to run the country like a business. You cannot run a country like a business. Look what happens when businesses are run like a business. You have the people at the very bottom suffering the most, being paid the least, working the hardest, doing all the work, getting as little as they can with no benefits. Hello, we've seen it here in the UK enough. 0-hour contracts, no living wage, all that kind of stuff. That's exactly what happens when you run a business like a business. That is what happens. So he wants to run a country like that. And he's already brought the entire political system in America to a halt with his tantrums about his wall, which has already been downgraded to just a steel barrier and not a solid concrete wall. I promise you, by next election, by 2020, that wall will not be there. And it was a cornerstone promise of his campaign. He pledged to build a wall. That was the main thing he come out of his campaigns. He was chanting, build that wall, build that wall. That was his main pledge. It's not going to happen. So I am praying beyond all prayer that his voters turn against him in 2020 and vote him the fuck out and get rid of him. But for that to happen, the Democrats need a viable alternative. They do not want to put Hillary Clinton back in the running, because I swear blind now, if they put Clinton back in the running against Trump for 2020, Trump will win again. They need a viable alternative. Bernie Sanders was a good viable alternative, but for some reason that escapes me, they didn't put him on the ticket. And that was their biggest mistake. Bernie Sanders would probably have won against Trump, in my opinion. But instead we've got this man who throws tantrums, who slams tables and swears and leaves whenever he doesn't get his own way. The man has clearly got some mental issues, and he's also a businessman, so he's trying to bully and belittle and wheedle his way into getting what he wants, as he would one of his businesses. American politics, just like British politics, has gone crazy. It's gone really, really crazy. It's beyond a joke now. Trump at the start was kind of funny. It was kind of a, oh, look at this idiot trying to be president. I honestly do not think he actually wanted to win. I think he was just running the campaign as a sort of a PR stunt for his businesses, like he ran before. He ran previously, but didn't get the nomination. Just for his businesses, and then he ended up winning, and now he's sitting there saying, "Fuck, I'm actually in the White House. What do I do now?" So that's what I think happened now. I don't think he actually wanted it. Thanks for watching. Trump is a child. What more can I say? I'll see you next time.